Hello there, welcome back to Crafters TV. I hope you're having a brilliant Tuesday. My, we have had an exceptionally busy day here on Crafters TV, but today is not done. Oh no, because there is always time for a party on a Tuesday evening, and that is Launch Party, where we're going to showcase some of our most recent launches, some of them launching just today, and a few other things that you may have seen over the last couple of weeks. We may even, I'm not saying we may even, because we definitely do, have a preview of some exciting stuff that is launching very soon. Also, there's absolutely shed loads to get through over the next couple of hours. And helping me do that is Michelle McCarthy. She's back in the studio. How are you, Michelle?
I'm very well, thank you. And you?
Very good, thank you. Still feeling fruity. What have we got to look forward to in the next couple of hours?
We have got some more of that beautiful Angel collection for you. It has been huge today. You have absolutely been loving it as much as we have. So we still have some stock left. I think some of the single things have sold out, but I think we've still got the bundle. Paper pad's gone on its own, but still available in the bundle. We've got some of our Zig Zag dies. I'm going to do a couple of those. And, of course, the punny stamps. I love those. So that's what I've got for you today. Brilliant.
It sounds like it's going to be a fun couple of hours. Should we dive in then and have a little look at all the stuff that is coming your way over the next couple of hours? These are your Zig Zag Scene Builder stamps and dies. They launched last week. They've been exceptionally busy since then. 41.55 or 47.80 gets you all of those. So many concepts that you can create with those, and we'll take you through as many of those as we can in the show. We also have the Punny Christmas stamps available. Another recent launch. Brilliant value for money here. These are something a little bit unusual. They are brilliant, and I can't wait to share those with you later in the show. 14.97 or 20.85. Got an out of this world deal as well for you. It is our Totally Tiffany slide, stash and store. Sounds like a move from Strictly, doesn't it? 49.50 or 58.50 if you want to get a hold of those. Platinum members are under £40 or $47, which is awesome. We've also got an Explorer kit for you as well. And this one here is a couple of our Discovery kits. It's both the Mandala Discovery kits, the original one and the advanced one. And you'll also receive as well the Nina Classic Crest cardstock in there too. Don't miss out on that. And we still have some for you. Yes, the Angel collection. We launched it today. It has been a runaway success. Almost half of a big stock has gone here on that. So you will need to step it up. The only way now to get a hold of the 12x12 paper pad is in that main collection. So that is the one you want to be going for. Lots of you tuning in already and saying hi. The first one out the doors, as always, Ben McCarthy says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ben. Kimberly is in from North Carolina. Lisa's here in Minnesota. Karen's in from Alabama. Who else we got? Barbara's in Indiana, Elena's in East London as well. Lovely to have all of your companies. Any questions you've got, maybe you just want to drop in and say hi, you can drop us a line. It's very easy to do so. If you're on Facebook, Crafters TV. If you're over on YouTube, then Crafters Companion is where you need to head to. Let's dive in then and have a little look at what we're going to be looking at firstly here. I think these are brilliant because there are so many different ways of using these, which is fantastic. So these are our Zig Zag Scene Builders that we've got just here. And if you look, you can see how this pulls out and goes back together. So many different things, whether you're using them along the bottom of scrapbooks, maybe you're making these trifold style cards, maybe you want to add these into boxes, whether they are box lids or the sides of your boxes. There's so many different ways of doing it. Michelle showed us a really lovely box in the earlier show using this one just here. It's like a Disney castle, that one, isn't it? You are getting the dies included. You will also get the stamps as well, which will help you to pop a sentiment onto there. But again, really cool. 4 different collections within that one for you. Saves you £10 or $12. Today it's $41.55 or $47.80 if you want to get your hands on that. Who else is saying hi? Kristen is saying hi from Pennsylvania. La Quieta is in from Kentucky, the state, not the takeaway. I'm at work, but I'm tuning in from a desktop. Valerie is in Glendale, Arizona as well. Mary Pat is in Montana. And the lovely Mary Rhino saying hi to everyone from Maine. Right then, I guess we better dive in, Michelle. We've got a lot to get through this evening, haven't we?
We have. So I'm getting myself organised. I'm getting all my bits laid out from my die set. And I'm going to use In the Country. So when you take your bits out, you can see that you've got these 3 dies. I've got the lovely one, the trees, I've got the house on there, and then this one's got the bike. So you can see that I'm sort of laying them out in a different way. So this one, I've got 3 pieces of card, and I've made them obviously different sizes because I want to stagger the card that I'm making. So we're just going to pop these on, sort of like this, and then I'm going to stick them down, and we're going to die cut them out. So let me get a little bit of tape. So let me just move that. So I'm just going to, it doesn't go all the way to the sides. I've cut it a little bit wider, but then I can just snip into that once I've cut it out. Then something going to go there. And then we'll pop this one on as well.
Marta is saying good evening from Dundee, sending greetings. LQM says good morning from San Jose, California. From Dundee to San Jose. Pandacraft saying hello everyone as well. Marta, you might be getting the Eurovision Song Contest just up the road. It was announced today, Michelle. It's going to definitely be Glasgow or Liverpool. One of the two. I'd be happy with either, to be honest.
It's just nice that it's over here.
Yeah.
I don't need that one.
It's very, very exciting. Elaine saying hi from Florida, taking a break from pickup before the storm comes rolling through. Yeah, I hope you're all staying safe if you're over in Florida. I know there's a big storm on the way. Alicia says greetings and good afternoon from Arkansas. Good afternoon, Alicia. Hope you're having a brilliant day.
Right, so that is run through. And just take that off. Pop that to the side, and then take these off. So you can see you've got that lovely die cut zigzags. Let me bring my scissors in. So I'm just gonna snip those ends just to where that die cut ends. And then I've got that one. Let's pull this off gently. And again, just snipping those edges. There and there. So you can see straight away once I layer those over each other, you've got that lovely zigzag effect going on. And then this one, I must admit, I don't think I'd like to live in that house at the top of them 3 hills.
Would you not?
But yeah, if there was an escalator or something.
You wouldn't get many cold callers, would you, up there? It'd be good.
No. Although it'd be nice and secluded away from everything.
I bet there's a lovely view as well.
Yeah, I bet there is. So there we go. So I've got my my 3 pieces, all zigzagged. So I'm going to start on this one, and I'm just going to ink it up. And I've got this already die cut out, just a little bit of grass effect. And I'm going to bring a couple of my ink pads in. So I've got Pine Tree and I've got Spring Meadow. Now,
how have you put that grass together?
I'm not sure. This, I think Sarah used this on, oh, do you know? Yeah, well, Sarah used this on launch day.
Ah, okay.
And it was here with the zigzag stuff. So when I was getting this prepped, yeah, I've borrowed it. I mean, it's here with the prep, and it's obviously there to be. I've borrowed it. I haven't pinched it.
You've pinched it, borrowed it,
I've
right.
borrowed it.
Someone ring Sarah and ask her how she's done this for you.
I'm just looking, because there is some instructions with this. It said, but I don't know where it's been used from. Yeah. I've used some old scene dies.
Oh.
Ah, yeah, just some old scene dies that will have had some, obviously some grass with it. This is obviously the clouds, but I've got the stencil cloud that I also use. But this was here, and it said stencil used with the zigzag. So I thought, well, it's perfect. I'm going to use it with mine.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm going to borrow it.
Possession is 9/10 of the law, Michelle.
Absolutely, that's what I thought. So I've just got my Pine Tree and my Spring Meadow, and we're just going to use it. You're just using it as a stencil to go over the top. And I've got those 2 colours, so you can sort of get more of a natural blend with it. So all you're going to do is just blend those two colours as you go down. And you're just I'm gonna move this from side to side so I don't have the exact same sort of shape there of grass. It's a bit long.
How would that have been done then? By hand, do you think, Michelle?
Sorry?
That's been done by hand, that
This
grass?
stencil.
Yeah, do you think it's been cut by hand?
You could cut some grass by hand, absolutely. But this is from an old die.
Oh,
I don't
see.
know. It just says it's an old scene die.
Lots
But
of you
it's-
still tuning in and saying hi.
It's
Getting a
from-
lot of happy second birthdays coming in as well. Not as in
yes.
my second birthday, but
Oh yeah, you were going to tell that
days.
story, wasn't you?
Oh yeah. So basically, Michelle, what happened was I celebrated my birthday on the 27th of September for 19 years. And then, because on my passport it said the 27th of September. And then when I lost my passport, and had to, because when you reapply, you just send the old one back, don't you? Send your new one.
Yeah.
There's not really much to go through. I actually lost a passport, and then I had to get my birth certificate out to apply for the new one. When I got a birth certificate out, it actually said the 26th of September, not the 27th. And what had happened was, because my parents own their own business and were very busy at the weekends, I think they used to sort of move my birthday around a little bit. And I think they didn't really know when I was born, to be honest. So when they applied for my passport, my mum put the 27th instead of the 26th, like when I was about 3 or 4. And the woman checked it at the passport office and didn't pick up the mistake. And then I celebrated it on the wrong day. So now I've got 2 birthdays.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I have the 27th and the 26th.
I love that. Right, so that is my inked up grass, and I'm just going to bring in a few of my tri-blends, and we're just going to colour this bike in. So let me bring in a spare piece of card. There we go.
That would be quite difficult cycling up that hill, I'm thinking.
Well, that's what
And
I'm
I thought about
thinking.
that poor horse pulling that carriage up there earlier.
I know, that's why I said I don't think I'd like, oh yeah, an electric bike. I don't.
Yeah, maybe it's an electric bike. I tell you what, some of those electric bikes, they don't half whiz along.
really
in
do.
like Manchester City Centre, loads of the delivery drivers ride them on the path, I'll add, which, you know, yeah, very naughty. And also the other one of the scooters, they go so fast. But we used to have the scooters, you know, you could hire that, you could just hop on them and hire them, the electric ones. People kept throwing them in the canal though, so they got rid of them.
Did they really?
Yeah, I've never been on one of those electric scooters. Every time I've gone abroad somewhere, I've always fancied it. I just thought I will be that guy that comes off, you know, ends up with a broken collarbone or something.
That would be me.
They go quite fast. When I was in Israel, honestly, they whiz along the seafront. They look loads of fun.
Do you know, I haven't rode a boat. I haven't rode a bike either for years.
You haven't rowed a boat?
No. What, never?
I'm not really a fan of, I'm not a huge fan of water, to be honest, Michelle.
Sorry?
I'm not a huge fan of water, so I'm not really a fan of boats. I went on a cruise ship and it was very, very choppy.
Oh,
It was
was
like a
it?
little mini cruise from Essex to Norway. And it wasn't fun. But the problem was, the cruise ship for 3 days, it just rocked for 3 days. So you'd be walking along, you go to put your foot down, and then all of a sudden, you know, the floor wasn't there. And then the scary thing is, when you get back on dry land at the end of your holiday, you think everything's moving still. I know. No. Me and Charlotte, when we went to Malta, we went on a catamaran, didn't we, Charlotte, to Gozo. And maybe after hanging, as Charlotte just said, maybe after a couple of drinks the night before, and I kid you not, I think we both thought it might be the last thing we ever did. The waves were coming like up over the front of it.
Oh, really?
Like we were sat in the window, and basically you would see like just all sea, all sky, all sea, and this thing was just like. Oh, 45 minutes, we were both green by the end of it.
No.
I think I fared a little better than Charlotte. Charlotte was really quite bad. I think we were trying to send you pictures, John, of it. I didn't have a good enough internet. Oh, there was videos, yeah. Have you seen the video of I shouldn't laugh. Have you seen the video of the ferry online? And people are just sat there minding their own business, and then all of a sudden the front window smashes as all the water comes in, and the people just like get up and get their bags and just like walk upstairs like it's the norm. No, thank you.
Oh gosh, no. Right, so that is my front scene all done. I'm going to bring in these two, and I'm going to quickly colour these in.
They look amazing.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely, I did a lot more of the, where is it? Of the spring meadow on these front two. But I put less on the front. It just, again, it gives you a little bit more depth, changing that colour up. So let me just quickly colour the, well, not quickly, and just colour these in. Green, I'm going to do that green. So again, I've got a mixture of my tri-blends here. For this, I've got my brush pen for this one, and then for the others I've got some of just the normal tri-blends. And I do.
That's a really quick technique. I love that.
Yeah, it just gives you that fluffy tree effect.
Peggy says, hi from Georgia. Hi, Peggy. Mandy is saying hi as well. Looking forward to another amazing show. Georgianne is saying, hi, Joe and Michelle from stormy Clearwater, Florida. I hope you've battened down the hatches. Susan saying, good morning from sunny Las Vegas. I've never been to Las Vegas, somewhere that's right at the top of my list. Have you been to Vegas, Johnny? Have you? Was it fun? Is it called the Sin City? Is that what they refer to it as? Why, I don't know. Vicky, Barbara and Valerie all wishing me a happy second birthday. Thank you very much for that. I did just have another piece of cake, seeing as it is still my birthday, and there was still cake out there.
It would be rude not to. I had one of, I was really naughty earlier, I had one of Christina's cakes.
Oh, the ones that she left out?
No.
Oh.
No, were they like Rice Krispie something?
Yeah, I've got my eye on a Rice Krispie cake towards the end of this show. There's still one out there, I think.
No, I had one, she made some like fairy cakes.
Oh, nice.
Some, to be fair, it was Laura who talked me into it. We were stood talking and they was just there, and I said, they're calling my name. She says it'd be rude not to have one. I thought, well, if the boss is going to tell me to have one.
There you are. What can you say?
It would just be rude to say no to that. so I didn't, and I had one, and it was delicious.
Laura Gray says, my grandmother was born at home on the 27th of September, which was the day I thought my birthday was. So I had her birth. My grandma was born on the 27th of September, and the doctor had her birth registered on September 28th, so she always said she had 2 birthdays. Today would have been her 100th birthday. Oh. How spooky is that? We both share a birthday. Valerie says, Joe, do you get birthday presents for both of your birthdays? Don't get any for either of them, to be honest, Valerie, to be quite honest with you. Designed by Phaser says, Sarah created the grass stencil from the garden Zig Zag die set. Right. I think that's what she said.
It was here with all the design team prep.
We know you stole it, Michelle, it's fine.
I did.
You stole the microphone tape that I have to keep asking you for.
It was even in a little plastic.
We have this tape that we use to stick our wires down, and Michelle's stolen it and said that she brought it in from home, but no one can find the other one. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I think it's Joe that took it. Keeps blaming me. So I'm just quickly trying to do this, because I must admit I thought I'd done a little bit more of this prep than I have. But it's not taking that long. We can just change it into a Colour Me Happy show. If we just change the, yeah.
Christine Mahoney says, I hope they celebrated your birthday there at work. We did. We had cake yesterday. It was delicious. Denise says, happy belated birthday. Hoping your day was fantabulous. Hugs from sunny Arizona. Yeah, any questions or comments you've got, get them into me. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you are across on YouTube.
Right, so I am done with the colouring. I just coloured it. Oh, you saw I did it a little bit quickly. You would probably take a little bit more time at home. But again, so I've got just the basic, we're just going to go to concept today. So you can see I've just got a really long zigzag card, and we're going to, so with the same, where is it? Oh, with the same die, I've gone in and I've just done the sky. To be honest, I saw it there and I just really wanted to use it, so I did. So let me bring in my glue. So it makes sense for me, you know, I've prepped these and I've put gems on so I can have a quicker demo, and then I forget to colour in everything. So, you know, the bit that takes the longest I forgot to do. But it's okay, we've done now. So this one is going to go on the back just there. So again, just going to glue this down, little bits of dots there, pop that on there.
When's your birthday, Michelle?
September.
Has it just been?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks. I think I was up here on the 8th.
Yeah.
And it was my birthday on the 9th.
So many September birthdays. When's yours, Charlotte? She keeps it a secret. She doesn't let us know. She doesn't have one, apparently. She doesn't like them. I don't know why. We haven't worked it out.
I love people knowing my birthday.
Do you?
Yeah.
Charlotte likes to keep it a secret.
Top secret.
She's very aloof, Charlotte.
So my front piece is a little bit too short. I've just got that bit of white poking out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in my ink pad again. I'm just going to ink that bit there, just that corner. And then I don't have no white. Let's try that. Ah, that's better. Let me just bring in a little bit of dark as well. And then we'll glue this piece on. So I do love these dies. They're just about having a bit of a play, really. Having a bit of fun with these.
Elizabeth said that's a beautiful sky, Michelle. And Melanie D says hello from Florida. Loving this demo.
Oh, thank you. Right, so I've just got a home sweet home. I've just matte and layered that up with just a bit of green texture card. Pop that on round about there. And I think I'm done with that. I don't think you need much more with these. You just need to build that scene up by either colouring it or inking it up. And I don't think you need anything else with it. I think it just look lovely like that.
Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? And you too could be creating that at home very soon if you're going to go for these. They are available individually. They're on a 2-4 as well. You can go for a couple of these if you want to. And again, this is how they look. Lots of different ways you're going to be able to put these together. 4 different designs. Did we find a word to describe this, Johnny, in the end? This element? I went for...
Is it not just like... Oh, it's not just a garden arch, is it?
I went for arched bush earlier, but we couldn't get a better, a better suggestion than arched bush. If you can do better than that, then let us know. You've also then got the house there on the hill, that beautiful castle, and you will get this one here, which is that wonderful village scene. Grab those, $41.55 or $47.80 is your price there on those. We've got an out of this world deal for you, which is these. Now, these are... It was the table. And these are excellent because these are brilliant. If you've got, like, prime example with these, right? You've got loads of these alcohol re-inkers here. These are on a shelf. You want the one at the back. What happens? You take this one out the back, you knock all the other ones over. So these have been designed so you literally slide, stash and store. So you can just slide these out. Now they work brilliant on shelves. They also work fantastically or in drawers as well. So if you want to put these in your drawers, they're a great thing to do. Keep your drawers nice and tidy and organised, which is wonderful. So all of those kind of little bottles, but we have things like Mod Podge, glossy highlights. It's going to keep all of those really nice and tidy. Nothing wrong with messy drawers, honestly, they're the worst. And again, in here, things like your Collal glue, you've got your fabric shield in here, all of your little packs of things like your stamps as well. They go up in size, so you will get 3 of each of these as well. In here, we've got things like A4, as you can see, in these sizes. You're going to get 18 trays in total. And these larger ones, these are actually bigger ones. That's 4 12 by 12s there in that larger one. So they are really substantial. And the other great thing is as well, they are really robust. So even if you are storing things like 12 by 12 paper pads in there, it's going to be absolutely fine for that. It's not called a curved bush, it's called... arched bush, curved bush, what did I say?
Is it no, it's not a pergola.
Can't even say the word bush now, and honestly, everyone's in fits of giggles. All I can think about is topiary now as well. Christine Mahoney says it is called trellis arch. Trellis arch is what it's called. Gated arch. An arbor, apparently. A-R-B-O-R. Arbor. Beth says this reminds me of my great-grandmother's farmhouse. Right, let's move on before we get in any trouble. Let's pop that over there. Let's not talk about the bush again. Right. You okay, Michelle? What's the matter?
It's just Johnny.
Johnny's gone. Johnny literally is finding himself absolute lulls all day today. He's been chuckling away to himself. He's having the loveliest time, honestly. He really is. It's been a long week, he says. It's an archway, apparently, according to Linda. Thank you very much for that, Linda. Should we have a little look at these? The Discovery kit that we've got for you. And these are today's Explorer deal. Now, these are brilliant. The Discovery kits are excellent because they allow you to maybe discover a type of colouring that you haven't tried before, and maybe you don't have the sort of technical know-how to do it. This is brilliant. So 12 pieces in this one. This is the beginner's one, or the original that we brought to you. You've got 3 tri-blend pens in there, a couple of fine liners. You've got work pads, and the image is already stamped up on there, and then a workbook to tell you how to do it. Beth says we are such children. We really are. It is my 2nd birthday today, so what can I say? And then this one is your other one. So you've got one of your tri-blend in here. You've got 6 tri-blends, sorry, in here. You've got a couple of art liners in there. You've got the line art already detailed and a how-to guide as well. So you can start off with the original and then you can work your way up to the more advanced one. And also, you'll get a pack of the Nina cardstock in there too to get you started. So a really lovely collection. It's I believe you're getting the original Discovery kit for free here, which is worth $12.98 or $17.90, which is brilliant. Punny stamps is where we are going next. I love these. I think they're super cool. They're a bit cheesy, but they are cute. It's penguining to look a lot like Christmas. Penguining, beginning, get it? Happy Christmas.
That one confused me because I thought there were sprouts, but
yeah, I mean, you could make them sprouts.
Yeah.
I don't know what you change your sentiment to. Bar humpug.
I love that.
Bar humpug. Get it? Pug. Pug. Yeah, got it, cool. And, baby, it's cold outside. Alpaca my scarf. Alpaca? Alpaca my scarf? Yeah. $14.97 or $20.85 if you want to get your hands on those. Anne says, a long week, Johnny. It's Tuesday. Susie says, 2nd birthday, fake Friday, last show. What a combo for you, Joe. I know. But we were quite fake Friday yesterday because it was my birthday. I was quite giddy, and I was quite giddy this morning as well. I've tired myself out now, I'll be completely honest with you. I'm knackered. Susan says, hello again, Joe and Michelle and CC team from a very cold southeast UK. Wow, what a start to the Angel collection today. It is out of this world. Really beautiful. We'll be seeing that a little bit later. Beth says, we may grow older, but we don't have to grow up. That is the truths there.
Definitely.
And Sandra says, you guys are hilarious. It's an arbor. There we go. It's not a curved bush, not an opening bush, not an arched bush, not a gated bush. It's none of those things. It is an arbor. Doesn't even have the word bush in it.
What a disappointment.
I know. Denise says, I watch you all just for the laughter some days. It's wonderful to watch people having a joyous time. I'm having a joyous time. You having a joyous time, Michelle?
Yes.
Johnny, you having a joyous time? Charlotte, you having a joyous time? We're all having a joyous time. Hope you guys are at home as well. Any questions or comments you've got, get them into me and I'll fire them across to Michelle on your behalf. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion over on YouTube. Which one of these are you going to spoil us to a demo on then, Michelle?
Happy Christmas.
Amazing.
The Not Sprout one. They're just adorably cute. I love all 4 of these. They're something that you were going to bring out year after year. They're not going to get old. They're not going to get not funny. They're very cute and adorable, and you're going to use them, like I said, year after year. So let's just pop those little peas in there. So I've got Nina cardstock in there, and I'm going to bring in my black alcohol-proof ink pad, and we're just going to ink those up. Pop that on. So I've missed a little bit. In fact, it's still on there, so I don't even need to really re-ink that back up. I just need to press just on those little bits that I've missed. There we go, look. And you saw I stamped back over the same image. I've got no shadow in. It stamps perfectly. So let's pop that to the side. So again, let's colour these in. So I'll bring in, where's my piece of card? Here it is. I'm bringing the same one that I used before. And then we're just going to colour these in. So again, I've got some of my Try a Blend brush pens, and I've picked my Coral Extend, my Gold Brown Blend, my Ice Grey Blend, and my Alpine Green. So we'll start with the Alpine Green. Colour these in.
I was going to say are all peas green then, but they are, aren't they? It's a very silly question.
Do
you like
no,
peas,
you can get
Michelle?
yellow peas, black-eyed peas.
Do you like peas?
Yes. Oh, I love a good pea.
What's your favourite pea? She loves a good pea, apparently. Any particular pea?
I like garden peas.
You like garden peas, wonderful.
I like eating them out of the pods.
Garden, out the what, sorry?
The pod. I like
Out of the pod?
Yeah.
Oh, fancy. I've only had frozen garden peas, I believe. Although I must tell you a funny story. The first time I ever had edamame beans was in a sushi restaurant, and I didn't realise that you like squeeze them out into your mouth, pop them out, don't you? Put it in my mouth, bit it, one shot across the restaurant, hit a woman. Straight the head. Boing.
Oh,
yeah. How we laughed. You can have garden peas, mushy peas, marifat peas.
Oh, oh no.
Sugar snap peas. I think a mange tout is in the pea family. I don't know if it is considered a pea. What is the French word for pea? Pois. That's little pea, petit pois. Like Pretty Woman, says Susie. Just like Pretty Woman. You are dead right. Michelle, put a little red gem on the nose of the reindeer pea.
Oh, yes.
Reindeer pea, love that. Is a runner bean a pea? Because is it a bean? When does a pea become a bean or a bean become a pea? That's what I want to know. When does it tip over? Can you cross-pollinate peas? Could you mate a garden pea with a marifat pea or a mushy pea? What would you get? A mushy garden? A mushy marifat? I don't know. These are the things that go through my head on a daily basis, and usually I keep them in, but it's my birthday today, so I'm going to let them out.
I can't colour when I'm laughing.
Sorry?
I can't colour when I'm laughing.
A pea and a bean. Let's not go with a hybrid name too much, because we do get to a rude one quite quickly, is all I'll say.
I almost said the penny drop, literally.
It's a very happy little pea, those two, aren't they?
They are.
Very happy pair of peas.
Oh dear. Oh, I can't see a thing. I've got tears in my eyes.
Remember my mum was doing aerobics with tins of peas as a kid.
Did she?
Just tins of peas Yeah, tins of peas as weights in front of the TV to Mr. Motivator. Mary Ryder says, you are both on a roll today. Michelle says, I love a good pea also.
You see, they encourage you.
I know. Beth says, always a good time here. Absolutely. Dried peas are quite nice, aren't they? Yeah, dried peas. You can buy them dried with like flavours on them.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
I remember
Dried peas with wasabi on them are quite nice.
Oh.
Spicy dried peas, yeah. Not peanuts, no, they're nuts, Charlotte.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm glad Charlotte said it, not me.
No, they're like crispy, like crunchy little peas. Like a crispy, crunchy little pea.
When I was younger,
Quite spicy normally.
Mum used to get a box of dried peas for like bonfire night.
Right.
And she'd cook them on the hob.
Dried peas?
Yeah, she used to like soak them, I think,
They're
overnight.
like beans and pulses, you get them dry, don't you? If you want to make hummus properly, you should you should get chickpeas, but not the tinned ones. Tinned ones are not as good. And then soak them and rehydrate them. I don't know how we got to hummus, but we did. Peas porridge is another one, Shannon says. Another good pea, that. Peas pudding isn't got any peas in it, though. It's lentils. Lentils are not peas, I don't think.
Why is it called peas pudding then?
What's a split pea?
A pea in two.
Black-eyed peas. I think, aren't they called black-eyed beans? Yeah. Who knew we'd be discussing pulses on a Tuesday evening, eh?
Who would have thought it was so funny?
I don't know why Shannon's put peas porridge 9 days old.
Oh, have you not heard? Do you not know the rhyme?
No, do you want to sing it for me?
I'm pretty sure it goes peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge in the pot, 9 days old.
Right. I hope they kept it in the fridge.
And kept it in the pot. I would imagine not. No, you see, now my nan on my dad's side, so my dad's mum was Indian. And she used to cook curry when my parents was little, and she just used to add to it day after day. There's like this great big pot of like base curry, and she'd just add stuff to it day after day. I'm pretty sure she never put it in the...
In the fridge?
Yeah.
No, my nan used to do that with a stew. It'd be out for weeks, honestly.
Yeah.
It felt like it. All the dumplings would be gone after day 2, and that was
Yeah.
a good bit done. Then you just whinge about having to eat it again after that. What's a stew without a dumpling, eh?
I can't believe we're talking about peas.
I can. I mean, with some of the other things, we've talked about all manner of things,
Well,
haven't we,
yeah.
here on Crafters. We're public service broadcasting, clearly.
I think so.
Runner beans, think beans. Oh, yeah, I guess they are a pea. I'm not sure. I mean, they're called beans, though.
So there's my little peas, who have been highly discussed, all coloured in. And then, so what I'm going to do is just going to, well, I would fussy cut it all out. I probably won't, because it's going to take a little while. But what I'm going to do is, so if you don't like to cut straight all the way up to the black line, and you like to leave that little white bit there, if you don't like that, then what I always do is just go in with the lightest grey there, just take the edge of the white away, and then it just looks absolutely lovely. But I'm going to bring in one I've already coloured in, 2 happy little peas, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it on here. So these are the zigzag circle dies that we have. So I've just created a base there, and then I'm going to pop that on top, just with some foam pads. And then I'm going to
Like an exploding pea.
So let me, where's my, do have a sentiment here. Happy Christmas. That's going to go there.
You're right about peas porridge, apparently. Mary Reiner says, we used to use canned veggies as weights back in the day. Aren't peanuts a legume? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Legume sounds like an event at the Winter Olympics, doesn't it? Susan says, use dried peas for baking blind. What's that, says Joe. Use dried peas for baking blind. What's that? Just shouting random peas at me now. Chickpeas are peas, aren't they? Why don't we think of that? And Four Holidays is saying, good afternoon from a rainy Florida. If you're joining us now, Four Holidays, I can only apologise. We're giggling about curved bushes and peas at the moment.
I've just got another one cut out, so I've got my little string in the middle. I'm just going to glue this one over the top. So again, it's just decorated up exactly the same way as the front piece. And I'm just going to pop that over the top so it tidies that up where that's in there, keeps it nice and neat. And again, just going to pop that on the back. And if I had have cut out my other peas, you could have one on each side as well. But I haven't. But it's going to look just as pretty anyway. So then you have got, if I just turn that over, you have got a lovely little Christmas tree decoration.
Oh, lovely little Christmas pea decoration.
Christmas pea, yes. There you go. Lovely. Happy Christmas.
When is a pea a bean? That is the question we will try to find out over the next hour and 15 minutes. Let me take you back through these then, the four that you're getting in here. This one here is it's penguining to look a lot like Christmas. You will also get the pair of peas as well. Happy Christmas. Bar humpug. And of course, you've got Baby, It's Cold Outside. Alpaca My Scarf. All of those coming your way. $11.98 or $16.68 is your price there on those ones. So make sure you snap those up. We're going to take a quick break, just trying to calm ourselves down a little bit really. So whilst we do that, here is some of the fun stuff that we like to get up to at Crafters TV.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You all had time with each other! You're not free to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
Right, I've got some super exciting news that some of you might know about and some of you might not have heard about yet. So if you haven't already heard, this is a super exciting year for me because I've been offered the opportunity to do my first ever live crafting tour. Now, I've never done anything like this before. I was approached by the team who actually took me on tour when I did the Strictly Live tour earlier this year, and they said, what about doing a theatre tour and bringing craft out there into everyone? And do you know what? It is going to be absolutely incredible. So I wanted to take the chance to explain to those of you that are here in the UK exactly what it's all about, in the hope that you might want to book some tickets, okay? So it's designed as like the ultimate seasonal experience. So I'm going to be up on stage. I'm taking the lovely little Ben Elf along with me to help and keep everyone in check. And I'm so excited for you to get to see the two of us live, up close, in person, having all of the experiences that you have here on Crafters TV, but taking it into the theatre. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be up on stage and I'm going to be showing you how to make everything in the home to really transform what you've got going on at home into a perfect Christmas wonderland. So we've got lots of different decoration ideas, tablescaping, things that you want to make, things for friends and relatives, all the little finishing touches, how to make that the perfect Christmas this year. And of course, that's not all, because you know me, as usual, I've got some super sensational surprises up my sleeve, and I might just need some help up on stage. So there might be chances for the audience to take part in some of the things that I've got planned. Now let me tell you, it is the absolute perfect night out. It's a brilliant girls' night out. So whether it's your mum, your friends, your daughter, your sister, any loved ones, basically get everyone together and come and have a cracking night out with us. And it's just a brilliant way to kickstart your whole festive season. Now I promise you that you will leave feeling so full with loads of ideas and feeling super inspired to go and have the most incredible Christmas ever. So if you want to get your tickets for Craft Your Christmas, and trust me, it's going to be an epic night, you're not going to want to miss out, you can get them over on ticketmaster.co.uk. So that's where you get all the tickets for events around the country. Ticketmaster.co.uk, go and search Sarah Davies or Sarah Craft and it should come up. If you want any more details, my website, which is sarah-davies.com, it's got all the information on. So that's all from me. Please let me know if you are coming along. I can't wait to see loads of you there, and it's going to be awesome.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be awesome. Make sure you get your tickets booked. Right, we are going to go to the Angel. Oh my word, it's been so busy on this all day today. The only way now to get the 12 by 12 paper is in the full collection, which the details are on your screen here. Details are on, what did I say there? Details are here on your screen. Did I get it right? Oh, I need to believe in myself, don't I? I'm not okay, no. I'm all right. I'll get through it, don't you worry. Let's have a little look at this beautiful pad. It is so gorgeous, isn't it? So much depth and dimension to these. They are really beautiful images. I love all the characters, or all these different angels that are featured throughout. Really lovely scripts and scrolls and faux foiling involved here, all uncoated for you as well. So you're going to be able to ink up onto this and stamp over it to create whatever it is that you desire. So you're going to get that included firstly, 36 sheets, sorry there, trying to shortchange you, wasn't I, in your 12 by 12 paper pad. Then we also have the luxury cardstock, all perfectly colour matched. So any single one of those pages will work with any single one of the colours here in your cardstock. And also, in the same vein, will work with any single one of the vellums that we have too. Let me just I'll hold it over the purple so you can see. I think it looks gorgeous over the purple, don't you? Really stunning imagery. Bit more of a focus on the characters, I'd say, in the vellums here. And again, even down to, you've got these little watermarks running all the way through. I love how muted the imagery is in the vellums too. Really lovely opacity on these. They're 150 GSM. I believe they are 150 GSM indeed, which is a really great quality. So if you want to tear these or distress them, you've got lots of different options when it comes to how you are going to use those. So they are all of your paper elements. Now, everything is available individually apart from the 12 by 12 paper pads. So if you want to add an extra luxury cardstock in there or an extra of the vellums, you're absolutely more than welcome to do so. The sentiments that have been included in here are absolutely beautiful. So you've got, you are a blessing, I believe in angels, you are heaven sent, just being a few of them. You then also have this one here. Now this is your die cut angel sentiment, and then of course you've got the ability to interchange all the other different stamps that go alongside that as well. This one here is the heavenly blessings with that beautiful angel figure there. You've got the outer edge die which is going to cut out that matte layer for you. This one here is your feathers appear. Now, I know for lots of you, feathers have lots of different connotations. Brilliant that you're able to now incorporate that into your crafting projects. This one is your eternal love. A really lovely scene there with the angel and the dove. Really detailed also, this, and very, very refined, which I love. This one is your heaven sent, with the angel there again. Again, you can cut it in or you can cut it out, so you've got the most amount of options. Imagine that cut in something like a box with then maybe one of the vellums in the background behind. It starts to really build up the layers and the textures. I love the believing angels too, with those really lovely big wings. These are able to be lifted up too here, as you can see. Double cut there, and with a little bit of textured cardstock in the background. This one here is your angel wings, as you can see. And that one is your embossing folder. You've got the beautiful wings with then the script in the background there. This one here is your ethereal angel, which are your stamps and dies, perfect for getting all of your colouring mediums involved in, as is the angel prayer. You are getting all of that in the main collection. You get one of everything. You would be looking at individually 136.87 or 171.35. Today, though, you can see 94.99 or 119.95. A brilliant saving. Platinum members save an extra £19 or $24 on top of that. So it's an exceptional deal on this brand new collection. Over half the stock of that main collection has already sold out and gone. If you're watching this back at a later date, absolutely check the website for the current stock situation, because it is very, very busy again on this, as it has been all day. Easy to see why, Michelle, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's very distinct, isn't it, this collection?
It really is, and I think we've been saying all day, it's something that we have never done before. We've never had anything like this, a collection with angels, and especially a collection with just angels. But you know, whoever decided on, probably Sarah, has done well, because you have loved it. It is stunning, it's beautiful, and you are, I mean, you're just seeing it obviously through, you know, through the camera on the website, but when you actually get this and you see these papers and these vellums and the card colours, it's a whole new experience, because it is absolutely stunning. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use the Believing Angels. So again, you've got that piece that you've got the ability to make just the mat with, and then when you add that in as well, you've got the lovely angel wings that will pop up, because the cutting blade ends just there and there and there and there. So, you know, there's no blade at the top or there, which means you can be lifting those wings up. And again, giving you the ability to create something totally different with this. So I've got some of that beautiful green textured card from the pad, and I'm just going to cut those out.
A lot of love coming in for that last demo you did as well. Melanie loved it, as did Mary and Susan. Rebecca says, can't wait to go see the tour. Where are you seeing it? Let me know. Kirsty D is seeing it in Borough. I'm guessing Middlesbrough. Yes, Mary Ryan says, I love the two stamp and die sets. They are really cute, aren't they? I was going to go to the theatre this week, but it's Saturday Night Fever, Michelle, and I've never seen it, and I can't decide if it's for me or not.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to see that,
The
definitely.
It was Dreamgirls last week, and I missed it. I was gutted.
Oh, it's a shame.
Alison's going to go to Basingstoke if her son can pick her up.
Oh.
There you are. There are dates all over the country, aren't they? So make sure you head along and check one out. I'm very excited about Pantos, Michelle.
Oh, are you?
I love a Panto. Christopher Biggins is going to be in Panto in Darlington. I think I'd actually quite like to come up and see it, yeah.
Now, he is someone that I would definitely like to see. I think he's great. He's definitely an underused actor. I think he's brilliant.
I mean, he only kind of comes out once a year, doesn't he, for Panto?
He really does now.
I've only met him once, and it was when he was filming. Do you ever remember there was a program called Britain's Favourite Dish or something along those lines? And he was doing like Vox Pops at Fenchurch Street Station in London. And he said with a microphone to me, so what is your favourite British dish? I said, toad in the hole. He went, oh, I love a bit of toad in the hole. Still makes me love a bit of toad in the hole. Or as Gino De Campo calls it, sausage in the hole. Sausage in the inner the hole.
Inner the hole.
Sausage in the hole.
Right, so I've got my green base piece, I've got my pink wings, and I'm just going to run it through again with a little bit of the vellum. So I'm just going to...
It's a very underrated dish, toad in the hole. I make a posh one where I wrap the sausages in bacon, and then I put loads of herbs in with it as well, and lots of like chopped up red onion and mustard in the Yorkshire pudding batter. Utterly delicious. All come round, you're welcome anytime.
That sounds really nice.
Mm.
Right, let's pop this in. So just going to run it through this one last time with the vellum. Let me just trying to get that even.
Rebecca's going to Birmingham to watch it. Birmingham.
I think it's going to be great. I'm not going, but I do still think it's going to be great. Now, knowing my luck, I'll probably book some tickets and then I'll be working.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There you go, Charlotte. It's in Newcastle. Charlotte's going along to the Newcastle date, she says.
I don't think there's one near to me though in Norfolk.
Norwich.
Is she doing it there? She's not. I've checked. I'm pretty sure.
She's actually playing Norwich and Kings Lynn.
Is she really?
Let me
I'm
double
pretty
check.
sure
Let me double check for you because you've got
Yeah.
no excuse now.
Well, I haven't. If she's that close.
She'll pop round and stay.
I was going to say she can pop round for tea.
Ben will cut her off a tea, you mean?
Well, yeah, of course, not me.
She's going to Reading, Carlisle, Bradford, Southend-on-Sea, Basingstoke, Guildford, Halifax, Newcastle, York, Birmingham, Middlesbrough, Aberdeen and Edinburgh.
See, nowhere near me.
Southend's where my old stomping ground.
Is it? Southend.
I used to live in Southend.
Did you? Did not know that.
Southend, yeah. Southend. I used to live in a place called Leigh-on-Sea. Lots of cockle sheds.
Really?
Get cockles and winkles and whelks and all sorts of wonderful things. It is not near Frinton. No, Frinton is near Clacton. Essex is a very, very big county. Pandacraft saw Dreamgirls at Leeds. It was amazing. Yeah, I'm a bit gutted I missed it, to be honest, Pandacraft.
Tell you what I'd like to go see. Is it the new Cher one?
The Cher show.
Yes.
Yeah, hilarious. She's not
No,
in it, by
no,
the way,
she's
because there's
not
a
in it.
hilarious review. A couple from Sunderland went to see it in Sunderland and were outraged to realise that it wasn't the real Cher. They left. They were so outraged. Yeah, left at half time. The Cher wasn't in it.
I love that.
Actual Cher playing Sunderland. Imagine. Mind you, lots of big artists play Middlesbrough, don't they? The Riverside Stadium, yeah.
So I'm just giving my edges a bit of a roughing or a distressing. A roughing. Honest to God.
My nan used to call salad roughage.
Did you?
Yeah, get a bit of roughage. Don't leave your roughage. Sophie said, Joe, before you did the accent, I was thinking it. It's a very interesting accent, isn't it? That sort of southeast Essex area. There in Kent. Very strange accent. You're really giving it a lot of roughage, aren't you? Being very rough with it.
I'm really going for it.
Roughing it right up, as Johnny just said.
Do you know what? I love it. This car. God.
You love it rough, okay, brilliant. Let's move on before we get in trouble.
The card. I love the card. I love that it's got this white car. I know people always think that the colour car is better, but when you're wanting to distress or when you're wanting to rip, when you've got this lovely white car, coming through, it is just so much nicer, which is what I love, the white car.
Elena's got in-laws that live in Leigh-on-Sea. Oh, maybe I know them, Elena. I live just behind the Mariners pub. It was delightful. Alison says, nothing in Chester, Liverpool or Manchester, so opting to go to my family. Ah, I see. I'm just going to go down to Basingstoke.
Right, so we're going to glue this card together. So it is just a 6x6 card, and I've just cut half of the front off. So we've just got like a half front fold card. And I've distressed all my edges. And again, I mean, Sarah said it earlier, didn't she? It really lends itself to having this kind of look on your card. Let me just... So mine
How do you
is...
choose which way you're going to use it?
I know, that's the only thing, isn't it? I have really gone to town with mine. I haven't just distressed, I've got lots of ripped edges as well, which just naturally happens if you're a little bit rougher with it. So I'm not gluing it all the way to the edges because I want my little bits, my ripped bits to stay stuck up, and I'm just going to curl that bit there. We're going to curl that piece over and then pop this on the front. So again, because it's got that white car, it really lends itself to you ripping it, inking those edges up if you want to. It really looks lovely.
Audrey's going to the music hall in Aberdeen. Can't wait, they say.
Oh,
Elena says, I saw George Benson and Alexander O'Neill. I don't know where she saw them, but in Leigh-on-Sea, I'm not sure. Who are they, says Charlotte. Johnny, explain. George Benson and Alexander O'Neill. Stefan says, I used to live in Southend-on-Sea when I was a kid and watched the football at Roots Hall and used Southend Airport when I went to Jersey. My dad used to have a stall at Roots Hall Market, for a very short amount of time. So Roots Hall is the football stadium, and they used to have a market in the car park. And Southend Airport, when I went to Jersey. I flew from Southend Airport not that long ago. It's basically like a shed. It's basically just a lean-to. Imagine like a bus station that's got about sort of 6 entrances or exits. I don't know, however you'd want to describe them. Got 2 lanes of security, a shop and a duty-free. That's it.
Oh, really?
And when you long stay car park, you walk to the terminal from the long stay car park. It's joyous.
So to stick this down, I'm just gluing those outside wings and just that centre piece there, because obviously I don't want my wings
Those wings are made to fly, aren't they? You don't want to sit them down. The angel on the paper looks like she knows a secret, says Mary Rhino.
Well, she's up here at the minute, so she's probably heard all sorts of gossip going around.
No doubt. Rhonda says white core cardstock is brilliant for embossing and then sanding.
Yes,
Absolutely
yes.
it is.
I love doing that. Wow, it's really raining, isn't it?
It's rained a lot, hasn't it? I hope it doesn't rain all evening. I've got a long drive ahead of me this evening. Nothing worse than driving in the rain when it's dark. Be fine once I get out of the northeast, according to Charlotte.
So quickly just going to put this 3rd layer on, or the 2nd layer, and I'm going to use our dotty tape pen. And again, just on those outside bits and that middle bit. So Joe actually gave me the idea to do this earlier when he said it would look nice. I've put it on upside down, I know I have. I was hoping no one would see. I wonder if I've got time to pull it off. Oh, I have, look at that. It's because I'm used to putting butterflies on.
Sarah did that as well. She didn't pull it off though, she just left it, I think, didn't she?
She did, didn't she? Let me put my bottoms on. It's because you just automatically have the, oh. Who noticed? Was it you, Joe?
Sorry? It was me, yeah. Beth says, I picture my guardian angel with tattered wings and a droopy halo. Nothing worse than a droopy halo. Panda Cross says, our local airport, Doncaster Robin Hood Airport, is shutting down. I heard that, Panda. I was reading about that yesterday. It's a shame, isn't it? Doncaster Robin Hood Airport. Doncaster has one of the biggest runways in the country, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's something along the lines of, it used to be like a military repair place for like aircraft.
Oh.
So it has to have a huge runway, and now it has like one of the biggest runways in the country. But it is closing, yes. Angela Jones says, love the upside down wings.
Thank
There
you. It was meant to be like that. I'm doing it, look, I'm putting it on upside down again.
Are you okay, Michelle?
No, I'm just checking to make sure everyone's paying attention. So I'm just going to pop that over and pop that one over there as well. Again, you didn't have to put that extra level on if you didn't want to, but I like the fact that you've got all those multi-layers coming through. Just going to stick that down, and then I'm just going to pop those like that. And then I did have a sentiment. So there is joy in the presence of angels. So just a nice little sentiment that I'm going to pop up the top. I'm just going to pop that on there. And I'm not going to do anything else to that. I'm not going to add any gems or anything, because I think when you distress like that, you don't necessarily need to add gems, things like that. So if I just pop that for you, you've got all those lovely layers of wings.
Absolutely stunning. Remember, that gets you the whole collection there, $94.99 or $119.95. Mary Rhino says, I think my guardian angel is probably looking very tired and begging for a vacation. Where do angels go on holiday? That's what I'd like to know. You can ponder that in the break that's coming up in a second. Haven. Oh my gosh. Can I tell that story? So Isla was how old at this point, Johnny? She was about 4, and there is a well-known like chain of caravan parks in the UK called Haven Holidays. Just tell me quickly what she said. So when they told her that her grandma had passed away and she'd gone to heaven, she was like, I don't know why everyone's so upset. She's only gone to Haven. Thought she'd just gone on holiday for a week. Oh, how innocent is that? That is hilarious. Right, let me move on then. Let me share these with you. A lovely collection of 12 by 12 paper pads. 3 in here for you. So this one here is your kindly thoughts that you are looking at from Knitwits. Really lovely selection of papers in there. Love this blue and yellow. You've got all of them there. So they are the 3 pads for $29.90. Yeah, £10 each. That's a good price, isn't it? Country Lane, which was ever such a popular Sarah Signature collection, which is this one here. Lots of really lovely florals on there, which is wonderful. And then this one. Love the garden gnomes, the summer gnomes. I think this is absolutely wonderful. Love the card panels in here. Really lovely, bright, double-sided. A lot of these also. It's just a real pop of colour, that one. All 3 of those, as Platinum members, are under £24 or $30, which is excellent value for money. I look like one of those summer gnomes, don't I, in this shirt? I always say I think I look like an ice cream man on holiday in this shirt. I had yellow trousers that went with it. I think it's just a little bit much. I'll leave you on that note, actually, whilst we take a quick break and meet Ben. Take a look at this.
Hello, I'm Ben, and I'm one of the presenters on Crafters TV. So my presenting journey started when I was about 18. I started working at a holiday park here in the UK. Our US viewers might not know it, but there's like a holiday park called Butlins. So what's involved with being a presenter? Well, my day-to-day kind of is ensuring I know everything that's on the show, ensuring that the guys that I'm working with obviously are happy with everything that's on the show. And I kind of feel like what I do, I'm sort of like the glue in the show, if you like. There's a bit of a crafty reference for you. So kind of listening to the guys in the gallery, the producer, the director, I'm sort of always listening to what they want me to do whilst the crafters are crafting. So I feel like I'm there as the glue, keeping sort of everything, you know, as it should be. But I also think my job is to have a lot of fun, which I think I do on most days. Get the viewers interacting, because we always love to hear from our viewers, and I think that's one thing that we do here that you don't get anywhere else, is that interaction, having people like, you know, commenting, asking a question, and then straight away we're able to react, we're able to answer that question, we're able to, you know, read out that comment, we're able to join them in singing a rendition of Foam on a Roll. Yes. I help to run the show, I help to inspire, to educate, to entertain, and just sort of generally be a good all-round bloke. So who inspires me? My dad is a big inspiration for me. He's one of my best friends, and I probably speak to him twice a week, but he's always sort of instilled a sort of a good work ethic in me. His big catchphrase is work hard and play hard, and that's something that I live by, is you know, to put all your effort in when you're at work, and you know, make sure you're doing a good job, but then when you're outside of work, make sure you have time to kind of have fun, spend with your friends, spend with your family. So I always remember that. Apart from Crafters TV, what else am I passionate about? Well, obviously I'm passionate about my family. I love to spend time with my family, with my wife, my 2 children, and my 3 pets now, because we've just got another dog recently, a puppy, which is killing me. I've got no sleep. Also passionate about sport. I think a lot of our viewers know I'm a big rugby fan. Running I like to do, but again, the old knees are beginning to hurt just a bit. I'm getting old. Oh, so many amazing experiences connecting with our viewers. Always get sent cards, which is lovely on sort of special occasions, and birthday cards every year. I always get cards sent through, which is so nice to come in and have, you know, some cards, and you can send presents as well if you like. I've never had a present yet, so if anyone wants to send presents, you can. Do you know what? I haven't had many presenter fails, particularly here. Actually, here, presenter fails, knocking over pack shots. I'm very bad at doing that. If you stack a pack shot too high, chances are I'm going to get exuberant with my arms and knock it over. My biggest moment of pride or biggest achievement, I've got a few. I mean, these are big for me. You'll probably laugh. I ran the London Marathon. I was a Guinness World Record holder. I've got the certificate for that up on the wall alongside my marathon photo and alongside my Foam on a Roll caricature. My Guinness World Record was for naming the most amount of Beatles songs from their opening lyrics in 1 minute. I've had things named after me over the years. I had an alpaca named after me. If you are ever in Aylesbury, do make sure that you go and drive around the roundabout, which is near the Waterside Theatre there, because you'll find that that particular roundabout is named after me. Oh yes, I have a roundabout named after me, big time.
Oh, I really love it. Would you give me a minute? So, I'm sorry, I didn't realise we were coming back so soon. No, yes, please, that'd be wonderful.
Oh, let's have a look at some. So we're going to be doing the zigzag next, and we will show you some samples. See, I'm organised on my side, but these.
All right,
zigzags.
Michelle, just throw me under that bus, why don't you? Like when you told everyone Jake was watching Ninja Warrior the other day.
It was on his break. He was on his break and he was watching Ninja Warrior. I need to learn to finish a full sentence, not just say half a sentence. He was on his break. Anyway, zigzag. So you can be making wonderful tags with these. You can be building your scenes up on your cards just on the front with lots of glitter in there, but then you can use them as they're intended. So you've got that full zigzag effect. So if I just open that one out, you can see that the middle one, to create that full zigzag effect, is done on the opposite side. But then when obviously it comes together, it looks fabulous. Shall I show a few more?
No, it's all right, don't worry. I've eaten my Rice Krispie Square now. We're good to go. There was, what happens is, Christina, sometimes if, the cake's been there a couple of days unsold, she puts them on the front counter, and that's a universal sign that they can just be eaten from what's one. I don't think you are, no. Once they're on the front corner, if they're on the edge by the bell, then they are good to go. They're freebies, yeah. Did you not know that, Charlotte? Oh, you've been missing out. So I just had a delicious Rice Krispie square with chocolate and caramel. It was wonderful. It's really perked me up for the last...
Charlotte is on form today.
She is. I mean, she's taking no prisoners. Sorry, a rectangle, a Rice Krispie rectangle. Let me take you through these boards. So, you've got the arch bush in here. Also, what is it called? An arable. No, what was it called? An arbor. That's it. Charlotte's from Morpeth, that's why she knows what it is. So you've got that one there. You've also got the one here with the gorgeous house up on the hill. You've got the wonderful castle in here, and you will also receive this, the village scene. You get all sentiments included with these as well. 41.55 or 47.80 if you want to get a hold of those. Lots of you still chatting away. Beth says, I think my guardian angel drinks whiskey. There we are. A lot of love coming in for that last card as well that Michelle made just there. For Holiday says, I'm so enjoying Michelle today. Thanks for all the smiles and laughs. You are more than welcome. For Holidays makes it all worthwhile. Right, let's go back to Michelle. Then. What are you going to share with us on these, Michelle?
So I'm going to use the Once Upon a Time. I know I always say this, but this one really absolutely is my favourite. I just love it. I love that the fact that you can be colouring this up to make it perfect for princes. It could be a Halloween castle. You can make it really spooky. I love this one. I think it is definitely my favourite. So again, you've got those 3 pieces in there that you can be creating the zigzag with, but you don't have to create that zigzag. You can just be creating any kind of built-up scene that you want with these. So I'm going to pop this one on here, and I'm going to tape it down. And then, like I did earlier, we're going to pop this one on. Let me use this one. So I've got a piece of card already cut, and I've just got my square penciled out in the middle. So I'm sort of roughly knowing where I want to pop that in here. And then I'm going to tape that down. And then once my card is built, I can either just get rid of those pencil marks by using my eraser, or it's going to be covered up by some patterned paper, so I'm not too worried about that. So let's just pop this through. Let me just move everything out of my way. I'm a little bit messy, but I'm nothing like Sarah was earlier. That was a whole new level of mess. Crafting creativeness is what it was. It wasn't mess. So let's just pop that there. And then I'm going to cut this one out. So again, I've already got this one cut down just because of the card that I'm going to be making. So let's pop that through there. And let me get rid of this. And then pop that over there. Let's just take that off really gently. And then just snip those edges away where it is still connected. There and there. Just tidy that up a little bit. And then again, so with this, I'm going to use my craft knife and my ruler to cut this out. So I'm going to cut where that pencil line is and go all the way down, and then I'll just use my scissors just to snip across to there.
Lots of you still chatting away in the comments. Any questions you've got, get them into me and I will pop them across to the lovely Michelle. Now, remember, there's another full day coming up tomorrow here on Craft TV. It's a big day tomorrow, especially if you are in the US. Craig and Debbie wake up call tomorrow, which will be an awful lot of fun. So there's that. And then there's a Halloween craft along. Who's that with? Debbie Robertson and Ben for a Halloween craft along. That'll be fun. with that spooky pair. And then that'll be over on, there'll be no third show here on Crafters TV. So over on Crafters Companion USA, there is a US warehouse clearance tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. in the UK, 1 o'clock over on the East Coast. So 1 o'clock East Coast, 10 a.m. West Coast. So yeah, make sure you are hanging around with that. All the deals though will be going live in the morning. So you're going to want to make sure you are up bright and early and checking those out.
Right, so I have got a couple of my water reactive ink pads. I've got my Midnight and I've got my Polar Blue. And very much like I did earlier with the stencil, yes, I found lots of stencils in that little pack. But this thing is, there's no point me cutting more stencils out or making my own when I can just borrow someone else's. And by borrow, I do mean borrow, because I'll pop them back when I'm done. So I'm going to use this side. I'm going to make it like the Ice Queens.
Oh, Charlotte's. Savage she's been today.
She really has. She's been on form.
It's like a skiing holiday, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's like Narnia. Absolutely. Where's the Turkish delight?
I think we did discuss that yesterday, didn't we? So I'm just swapping and changing between those two colours. You're going to build them up as much as you want. I'm going to go back up there and sort of put that line back in, sort of smooshed it out a little bit. And just again, so you're just really building up a scene exactly the same way by inking as you are. Let me just take that still.
I haven't watched Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, for years. Should give it
No.
another go. I used to find it a little bit scary as a kid, I won't lie.
Yeah,
It was was there a snow queen in that or an ice queen?
yeah.
That's why Charlotte likes this.
Poor Charlotte.
I mean, no change there, Charlotte.
There we go. So
She's been very, very cutting tonight, isn't she, Michelle?
He really is. So I've just built that up sort of quite quickly. You would obviously take a lot more time. So I've just got my base piece. So I was absolutely going in a totally different direction to what I have done. Hence why I've already put that border on there. But again, it really doesn't matter. So I've got my base piece there. That's going to go over there. I'm going to pop that one over the top. But again, I'm just going to ink that castle up.
What were those blues you were using there, Michelle? Patricia's just asking.
I've got my Midnight and I've got the Polar Blue from the Frosty and Bright. So again, I'm just going to ink this up.
Gilmore says, Joe, I see a Facebook Live in yours and Charlotte's future. LOL. Not if today's anything to go by, that's for sure, Gilmore. And Gilmore says, poor Charlotte. Let's not start with the poor Charlotte stuff, Gilmore. No, let's all remember whose side we're on here, okay? Karen is saying, hello from Los Angeles, California. Hello, Karen from
Hi.
Los Angeles. I'd love to go to Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was meant to go in 2021, I think, but obviously everything
Didn't
got
happen.
cancelled, didn't it? Susie says, so pretty, Michelle. The castle looks like it's floating in the clouds.
Yeah. And the thing is, you know, you don't have to do these true to colour. So, you know, you can be colouring these up or inking these up in whatever colours you want. So, especially if you've got kids who like the mystical, magical stuff. You know, those kind of films. I mean, like we were saying, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, anything like this. So, right, let's get that popped on there. So that's just going to go over and then that's going to go on the front. So I am going to put
It does look like a castle in the sky, doesn't it?
Yeah. Do I still have? I do. Some foam. So I'm just going to put foam on all of these. Oops. So popping that in there. And then which is next? So this one's going to be next, so we're going to pop that on there. So I'm not going to put foam all the way round. As if I was at home, I absolutely would, but just for time here with you guys, I'm not going to. But again, you know, when you're at home and you've got that little bit more time, put more foam. You don't want saggy bottoms, saggy middles, droopy castles. Let me just...
Don't want a droopy turret, do you?
Nope. Pop that on there. So because I've already got foam on this piece needs to be doubled up. So just going to double that up. Or it's just going to sit at the same level as this, because obviously this doesn't go all the way across. So there you go, I'm going to get that height now. So I only need one on the middle because that is higher, and because this is lower, that's why I'm doubling this the sides up.
We've also got something brand new to share with you as well, haven't we, before the end of the show, which is exciting, Michelle.
We do. So let me pop that on there, and then the last one, we're just going to pop that onto some foam as well. So all my 3 layers built up. I'm really going for the depth on this.
It's very dimensional. Sarah did an amazing demo where she built it into a box, didn't she? Still
Yeah.
didn't win card of the day, she pointed out earlier.
I was really surprised.
She's going to be very unhappy if you beat her today, you know that, don't you? Really unhappy.
It's okay, we'll just give her the star anyway.
Well, she's already done that to herself twice. We can't keep doing that. She's going to have to genuinely... She's only got 1 win, we all know that. She's got 3 stars.
I know, but everyone that you've brought it up to has all refused to take that star away, so...
I'm going to take them down.
I'm just putting some foam there because I've got a saggy top. It's bowing in the middle and we don't want that, so let me just pull that up. I'm almost to the point where
you are literally like some sort of carry on film this evening, aren't you? All innuendo bingo tonight with you. It really is. You're sent to test us.
It's not me. It's innocently coming out of my mouth. The words. What was that, Johnny? We're finishing early.
Will be. Loving this card. It says 4 holidays. And Alison says, stunning sky, Michelle. Looks like Frozen, doesn't it? That's what it's like. It's like Arendelle.
So popping that on there. And then the frame that you saw that I put on the bottom, we're going to pop on there. And again, I could put that on some foam to add that extra depth if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. We're just going to pop this on flat. There we go. So popping that over there.
Oh, it looks amazing. That's definitely card of the day.
And then I've got wishing you a magical birthday, and I've just got 1 snowflake. So I'm going to pop that to the bottom there. I'm going to pop this just to the top there. And then let me just move all my mess. I just turn it round for you. You've got a lovely tentfold card, but you've got all that lovely depth and dimension on there.
Beautiful.
See if I just...
Absolutely stunning.
Almost
Loads
like a
and
frame.
loads of dimension. gorgeous. If you want to be recreating that, then absolutely you can. It starts with you getting these awesome dies. So 4 different sets in here for you, which is excellent. So you've got that one there with the lovely garden scene. Remember, you're also going to get the one with the house on the hill. You've got that wonderful magical castle there as well. And you've then got that one with the village too. 41.55, 47.80 is your price there on those, so make sure you snap those up. 33.24 or 38.24 if you are a platinum member. I want to again remind you about that Explorers deal that we've got for you. A couple of different discovery kits here. Now these are brilliant because we're giving you the mandalas, but we're going to give you both the original discovery kit, which is wonderful. 12 pieces in there. You get 3 pens in there, which are 3 tri-blend markers. You've got worksheets and, of course, all of the instructions on how to put these together. And then you'll also get this one as well, which was the Advanced Discovery Kit. It's an 18-piece one here. You've got 6 pens, 9 different worksheets, 2 fine liners in there as well. Really great value when these were the full price. You're getting the original Discovery Kit for free here, and you'll also get 16 sheets of the cardstock in there too, saving you $12.98 or $17.90. Our Discovery Kits, of course, every single week, all about discovering something new, which is brilliant. So do not miss out on that one. We are going to go back to the punny Christmas stamps. That is where we are going here. And 4 in this collection for you. It's penguining to look a lot like Christmas, which is that one just there. Then you've got Happy Christmas here, Bar Humpug, and also Baby, It's Cold Outside, Alpaca My Scarf. Is that one just there as well. A lot of love coming in for that last card from Patricia. Says, love this beautiful castle in the clouds. Rebecca loved it. Mary Rhino loved it, as did Jessica and Margaret and Laurie too. Say it would be beautiful in a frame for a little girl's bedroom. Wouldn't it just? It is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. If you want to place an order, now's a great time to do so. Head over to the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu, where you'll be able to hit the click the show? No, click the shop the show button. You'll see all of the products that are coming up. One more demo on these, and then we're going to share with you that exciting preview of an upcoming launch. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Which one we're going to look at next then, Michelle?
The penguin.
Ah.
So it's penguining. So this is, again, just an... Oh, is it not open? Oh, I've got a new one.
Oh.
So let me just move all my prep that I've not opened yet. It's penguining to look a lot like Christmas. So let's bring in my stamping platform. And I have already got... There is this in here. I've already die cut these out with my oval nesting dies that I've got at home. And then we're just going to pop this penguin on or in the middle. Just move those. There we go. And again, so I'm going to be using my tri-blends. So I'm going to be stamping this up with my Finesse, my alcohol-proof ink pad. Pop that round. Oh, just...
Stamps first time as well, brand new that one.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
not
absolutely.
Even with the prime, still stamps beautifully.
Yes, a lot of them do. Sometimes you might get one that needs a little bit of priming, but for the most part, I never really do that. So let me just pop that back on there. Let's just move that out of the way. And then, again, I'll bring in this. So I have got, again, just a few of my tri-blends. I've got the dull green blend, I've got the bright pink shades, and I have got my blue turquoise blend. So we're just going to, again, just start colouring this up. I'm going to go in with my green first. No, I don't want that one. I did want my bright green. I'm sure I just had it. Just bear with me 1 second.
No problem.
It doesn't want...
No problem whatsoever. If you are still in the market for that Angel collection, remember that full collection is still available for you. It is there and available. All of the items are still there. The only way to get that 12 by 12 pad, though, is, of course, in that big collection. So that is what you'll need to go for if you want that large pad. Details are there along the bottom of your screen, as you can see. Make sure to go back and watch back that earlier wake-up call and, of course, that 2-hour launch show with myself and Sarah from a little earlier today. Is the Nina cardstock worth the extra money, please, and why? Asked Bubble and Squeak, Michelle.
Yes. And the reason why, did you think I was just going to leave it at
Yeah,
yes?
I thought, wow, that was a very succinct answer.
The reason why, I mean, you're not going to be able to, well, you're going to be able to see the difference straight away. So that is the Nina cardstock, and this is our normal white stamping card. You can only see the difference, obviously, in the colour. This is so much smoother than this. This is a nice smooth one, but this is ultra smooth. So basically it's like, and I know I always explain it this way, but it's the easiest way for me to explain it. Your cardstock's got a tooth, and the smoother the tooth, or the smaller the tooth, which makes your card smoother. If your card's smoother, it's going to take less ink, but your ink is going to blend a lot easier and a lot better because you don't have those, I'm going to say divots again, but I won't. You don't have
Word of the day, isn't it? Divots.
Yeah, you don't have those teeth where you've got to fill in to get it up to the same level. So when it's a lot smoother, you've got a lot less ink to put on there and you get a better finish. And even, I mean, I do sometimes use this, but the difference on using this, for me, is absolutely 100% worth it. You will notice the difference if you do the same. So if you stamp out the same onto this and onto your normal card and then colour them both in, you will notice a difference, absolutely. So for me, yes, it is absolutely worth it. I hope that helped.
I'm sure it did. It was a great explanation. I love the punny stamp, says Susan Ware. I have so much fun colouring them, just need to build cards using them now. Bubble and Squeakles says, had a delivery today. Yippee, the Zig Zag Scene Builder collection. Bubble and Squeakles says, Michelle, I think the newest photopolymer stamps tend to stamp really well without needing to prep them. Is that what you've found?
Yes, definitely. There is, I don't remember the last time I actually did prep a stamp to have to use it. But if you do find, so for anyone who doesn't know, if you do find that you need to prep a stamp before you use it, then I find the best way is to use our translucent, so our watermark ink pad. In fact, I've got one, so I'll show you. Because it's a sticky ink, so it's this one, because it's a sticky ink, the watermark, sorry, it primes and preps your stamp brilliantly. So if there's any sort of residue left on your stamp, if you go in with this, because it's a sticky, it's going to take it away. So I stamp it up with this, I ink it up with this, and then I will stamp it out a few times, and then I go in with whatever ink pad it is. So if it's my alcohol black that I'm going to use, then I'll go in with that. I won't wash it off or anything like that. I'll just leave it as it is, and then you will find that when you stamp then, you get a brilliant stamp. So I hope that helps. So let me just pop that away. So just noticing the time, I'm gonna bring this one in. So what I've done differently with this one is I've got a little, I cut this out so I could hold it over and then I inked round. So it's a little, what's it called? A little, it's
penguin.
A little penguin, yeah. A little mask, it's a mask, I can't think of that word. So I've masked my penguin, I've inked round.
Sounds quite sinister, doesn't it?
I know.
Poor
I've
thing.
inked round it, and then once I've coloured it in, where's my other piece? So I've just got an oval piece of Acentura Pearl. That's popped over the top, so I've matte and layered it. And then I've brought in a bigger one, and again, I've inked that up, and I've popped that on there. And then once these are all coloured up, that is what I've got.
Delightful.
Yeah, so let's pop those to the side.
Gilmore likes how fast I say Bubble and Squeak. Got a great name for 2 dogs, wouldn't it? Bubble and Squeak.
Yeah, oh yes, it would, wouldn't it? Oh, that's
Bubble and
great.
Squeak, for those that don't know, is a dish that you make with the leftovers from a Sunday roast in the UK. It's like all mushed up. It's quite disgusting really when you think about it. It's all mushed up veg and potatoes just fried in a pan. It's good. It's like a real Boxing Day thing, isn't it?
Yeah. My husband has egg with
Egg?
his.
A fried egg?
Yeah. he has
Like on
egg.
top?
And I think he has beans with it as well.
Oh, dirty.
I'm just going to say it's a little bit dirty.
Disgusting. Hacky man, as Charlotte would say. Beans. I wouldn't mind beans in it. I wouldn't want beans with it.
It's funny because when I was younger, we just had that mushed up veg the day after with some chicken or whatever meat was on the Sunday dinner with gravy. But when I first went to my in-laws with my husband, that's what they did. They had it like the day after with like weird stuff. But you know, they're well, not because they're Londoners, but I mean, so I'm from Yorkshire, they're from London, so there's like there's just, I think, a difference in the shut up, Michelle. God and Bennett. So let me just...
That's exactly how Charlotte tells me to shut up, as you just told yourself to it there.
Let me just pop these on. Gonna put that on there.
Panda Craft says, I put brown sauce in mine. Delicious.
Oh my days. So we're gonna pop that. Let me get rid of just a little bit of that so it sits nice in that corner. And then what I've done here is I've got one of our glue pens, you know, the new glue pens that we've got, and I just put glue on all those lovely, the snow and this, I've just made that thing with the glue, just some little squiggles, and then again just put glitter on there. So these are absolutely brilliant for anything like that. If you're wanting to just have little spot glue, spot glitter parts or bits anywhere and everywhere, so they're brilliant for that. So that's all I've done with that one. And then it's penguining to look a lot like Christmas. And I did have a couple of gems. So let me just find my tweezers. And I'm just going to pop a few of these on.
Interesting cat names coming in from Elena. Definitely can't read that one out. Michelle says, my daughter named her guinea pigs Bubble and Squeak. There we are.
Oh, love it. Let me just get that. Oh, it's not going to go. Let me use my...
We'll be doing card of the show in a moment and card of the day, of course, as well. So do stay tuned for that. And we've got that preview coming up in a moment as well.
If this gem ever turns over, we do, yeah. There we go. So I'm just going to pop them through there. I'm just going to have one there. And again, I'm not going to pop a ribbon on this or anything because I don't feel it needs it. I'm just going to turn it round. And then, there we go. That lovely little penguin.
Absolutely gorgeous. Remember, £14.97 or £20.85. Gilmore says, Joe, is Charlotte not being nice to you on your fake birthday? No, she's been a real rotter to me all day, to be honest. Gilmore, a right little rotter. Let me take you back through these punny stamps then that you've got just here. It's penguining to look a lot like Christmas, is that one. Then we also have Happy Christmas. This one is Bar Humbug. And finally, you'll also get Baby, It's Cold Outside. Alpaca, My Scarf. All four of those coming your way for that amazing price. Right, $11.98, $16.68 as a platinum member. Should we do card of the show, Michelle?
Yes. Yes. So number one, I used the Zig Zag Scene dies. So that's number one. Number two was the Angel collection. Number three is the Happy Christmas. I learnt so much about peas today. Number four, again, those zigzag dies. And number five is those punny stamps.
Amazing. Get your votes in and then we'll do card of the day in a few minutes. Gorgeous card, says Jane. It's time for a preview. Now, this launches on the 30th of September, which is Friday, I believe. We are going to check for you. I believe it's Friday. 27th today, and today is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There we are. Now, you've got really, these are absolutely awesome. You're going to love these. These are your layered edge die. You've got all the different ones, of course, that are coming in here for you. They're amazing. They're creating kind of like a gatefold, but also then you have a nesting die as well. in the centre of them. Very, very clever concept. And they're coming to you in all of the different shapes that you can see just here. So that one there is your scallop circle. The first one I showed you was your stylish mosaic. Then it also comes in your ellipse frame. Ellipse frame. What an interesting name. And you've got a vintage ticket as well, which is that one there. Really cool, aren't they? And we also then have the deco square for you. So all of those will be coming up. They'll be launching, I'm guessing 2 p.m. here in the UK on Friday, which is 9 a.m. of course, but you will get a preview of them, don't forget, in the wake-up call, which will be at 11 a.m. in the UK, 6 a.m. over.
I do have some design team samples.
Do you? Oh, let's crack them out. Let's go for it.
Okie dokie. So these are fabulous, and you are going to love these. So you've got that beautiful matte and layer ability with these, and as always, you've got the ability to do and use these in other ways than what they're intended. But upside down. That matte and layer is brilliant. It's great having a gatefold die, but then that you've got the matte and layer ability with it. Look at that. I love that little fox.
Really cute, isn't it?
Look at oh, I love this one. Look at this one. So yeah, the matte, that matte and layer, just, it takes them to that sort of next level with these. I'll just show you a couple more. Oh, look at this one with Debbie's favourite collection, the Masquerade Ball. So again, you can be bringing all of your collections into using these. Is that upside down? It is. So they're fabulous. You are absolutely going to love these. I don't want to show you too much, but I want to show you enough to get you excited about them.
Absolutely, yeah, you'll have to come back and join us on Friday if you want to go for those. Demo of the show is number 4, Michelle.
Oh,
number 4.
That was the Lion, the Witch and the
brilliant.
Wardrobe.
Do you want to bring that one over?
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent. Oh, it's beautiful, Michelle.
Oh, thanks.
Ah, excellent. Right, wonderful. Thank you for that. It's a long way over there.
It's so
a big old
far.
studio, this. So that is a winner of Card of the Show. And we will now do Card of the Day. I think Sarah's going downtown, you know. We will see. Johnny can be the one to ring and tell her if it happens. So, do you want to go for numero uno, the diamond fold card, which is that one just there? It's excellent, isn't it? Charlotte likes that one. Charlotte said something, so it must be good. This one here, which is Sarah's from launch day in the Angel Collection. Or you can go for number 3, which is the one you've just seen here in this card. I wouldn't like to say which way it's going to go. I think it's going to be 3. I do. We shall see, though. The choice is not ours. It is yours. So get your votes in. The gatefold cards are super, says Journalin. Who else is chatting away here? Alison says, stunning sample, shows how flexible this set is. Let me take you back through this then, the Angel Collection, because it has been off the chart, incredibly busy all day today here on Crafters TV. You will receive the 12x12. The only way to get this 12x12 now is to get it as part of this large collection. Little windy pops there, sorry about that if you heard that at home. And again, really beautiful, very vintage, lots of different layers to all of the artwork that is in here. So we have those. Then we also have as well the luxury cardstock that is coming included for you too, and all beautifully colour matched to work perfectly with that main paper pad. Not only that, you are then going to get the vellums too, which are absolutely stunning, as you can see. You get 6 different designs here in the vellums, and you will get 4 of each of those designs, which is excellent. So really, really cool. Love, again, all the detailing that's in there. I think it's the faces on these images that really set them apart. They are really cool. It's one of those things, isn't it, faces, that if it's not quite right, then it throws the whole thing out. But they've really nailed it, the design team, on this particular collection. Then, of course, you've got all of your stamps and dies and other bits and bobs, which I will take you through, which are just here. So you've got your sentiments included, that angel blessings that you've got there. Really lovely, well-curated sentiments. We also then have angel kisses, and that's your die cut there with all of your stamp sentiments around it. This one that you've got here is Heavenly Blessing. So like a little mini creator card there. You've got your main focal image and then the matte layer, which you can layer that up onto. It works really well in concepts, this particular die. Feathers, something that are always very popular in crafting. Lots of different connotations to those, and great reasons why you'd want to incorporate them. You can do that now with feathers appear. This one here is Eternal Love that you can see there. That scene of the angel releasing the dove, which is really beautiful. Some stunning cards been created with that one already today. This one here is Heaven Sent, as you can see, with the angel there again. Also, you can cut this in, as you see here, or you can cut it out. You've got the option to do both there on that particular one. Believe in Angels is what you've got here with those nice big wings. Think about layering those up, having multiple layers on the wings for extra texture is something you can do. Angel Wings is this one just here. And that, of course, you've got those really lovely big wings there. You've also got the scroll and script in the background too. Who is going to call Sarah and tell her she's not one card of the day? Ethereal Angels are this one's here. Brilliant for getting your colouring medium involved in, as is the Angel Prayers. You get all of that as your collection there. The Angel Collection complete set is what you are looking at there on your screen at an excellent price with a wonderful saving. You save £41 today in the UK, brings it down to under £95. You're saving $51 in the US to bring it down to under $120. Let me share with you then, what is your winner of the card of the day? It is this one just here. That is your winner. Wow. Number 3 is the winner of card of the day. Michelle, when are you back with us?
I don't think I'm back up while round about the 13th of October. I think I'm at Hobby Maker next week, and then I'm back sort of the week after.
Brilliant. Well, we look forward to seeing you then. Don't forget, another full day coming your way here tomorrow on Crafters TV. Craig and Debbie will be here with the Wake Up Call tomorrow, which is amazing. Ben and Debbie will be up with a Craft Along at 2 p.m. in the UK, 9 a.m. East Coast. That Halloween box Craft Along comes your way. And then 6 p.m. tomorrow evening over on the, so 1 o'clock East Coast, 10 a.m. West Coast, over on the Crafters Companion USA page, there will be a US warehouse clearance, so make sure you come and join the guys for that. I'll be back for a full day with Craig or Bagel on Sunday, kicking off with Colour Me Happy, and we'll have a US warehouse wrap-up as well at the end of the day, so make sure you come and join us for all of that fun on Sunday. But until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you back here soon. Big thanks to Johnny and Charlotte next door in the gallery, Jake and John even out at the back, and the biggest thanks, of course, to you guys, and thanks, of course, to lovely Michelle. I'll see you back here on Sunday. Take care.